here's 7 updates that I think we need indoors. This is in no particular order, but I think the first one I'm going to talk about is that I think doors should add a fastest time out of the backdoor level leaderboard, if that makes sense. As we all know that the backdoor level, you need to get out in a certain amount of time. But what if the fastest time you actually escaped was displayed on here? Now, I know there'd be hackers, so it'd be really difficult to verify who actually got out legitimately. And it doesn't even have to be for the backdoor level. It could be for the A rooms. It could be for, you know, the hotel level, maybe even floor 2. But I think having a leaderboard and having players compete to the top will be really fun. And the next one I'm going to talk about is, with April 1st just around the corner, I think doors should actually have an April Fool's like annual event, because the last year's one, that was hilarious. Having a holy hand grenade and throwing that to noob figure, and then it's, oh my god, that was
What the hell is a new thing?
You missed! No! That was amazing. So I think just doesn't have to be a massive event. It could just be a couple of like little small items, or just with the reintroduction of super hard mode each year. I feel like that would be just really fun. Now the next thing I think would be really cool if it got added is the sort of backrooms style level. Now I don't mean just plonk the backrooms indoors and call it a day. Do you know the gateway to A1000? That sort of yellow but sort of greeny, I don't know what sort of color it is. I'm doing this off memory. But that color with the sort of door style, with the backdoor vibe, with a whole bunch of new entities, a new sort of thing. I don't know, like the A1000, you have to get through 1,000 doors. With the hotel level, you just got to get to the end. And with the back door, you had to get out before the timer hits 0. But what if maybe the back rooms, you have to sort of sneak your way around, sort of like the library level, past entities maybe. I don't know, I'm just throwing ideas out. But I think a backrooms level would be pretty cool, but of course in the style of doors. Prior to the update that we just got for Easter, doors hasn't had a lot of frequent updates. And I know the developers have had like real life stuff going on, and I understand that. And that's all fine, but I mean, when that's all sorted and when that's all over, and when the developers are back, hopefully we can get some like proper updates, you know, a few times a year would be nice. As I know the updates take us so long to make, but it's worth it. But I just think that more frequent updates would be just, you know, kind of nice to have. And now we're going over to modifiers, something that I haven't actually used a lot, and I still need to get like the Hotel Hell and the Not 5 Stars badge. But I think it would be really cool if there were presets for modifiers. Now what I mean by this is that there should be a preset so you can automatically just click a button and boom, you can have a preset to get the Hotel Hell badge. Way easier than just sitting through here and clicking it each time, trying to remember what ones you actually had, because each time you end a run, all of this resets, and it's just kind of tedious to just press all of these buttons and try and like remember what modifiers you actually have turned on, what ones you don't. And there could be one that, you know, turns on everything under the Screech category or the Timothy category, you know, that sort of stuff. I think presets would be just, you know, a nice quality of life thing, I guess. And now I do believe the next thing I'm gonna say, it might actually be added into doors, but I think somewhere, I don't know where, I don't really mind where, you can view your statistics, because the only thing you can see right now, a badge that you would like to display, and the amount of deaths you have, and I have 1,065. But what I mean by this is having a statistics screen. I actually think the statistics, the looks, could go under here, the achievements. It could say the amount of time you've played, the amount of doors you've opened, because I think I've opened like 5,000 doors at least. And just general statistics, like how many times you've died from this entity, that entity, how many times you've crucifixed figure or something, I don't know. Something like that I think would be really cool. Just a nice way to sort of like, oh, can I get 100,000 doors opened? I don't know. Now I have saved the best update for last. Or at least coming from me, that is. Now, I love Doctor Who, and a monster that came from Doctor Who is called the Weeping Angel. If you don't know what that is, it's basically a monster that moves when you're not looking at it. And I feel like that sort of monster would be great for doors. Maybe even in floor 2, the mines, the underground, you know, the old statues buried in the caves. I don't know, that would be, that would actually make a lot of sense. Rather than just seeing a statue in the hotel level, for example. You know, I feel like that would just be so cool. And I don't mean just copy a statue completely. I mean, you know, do what Lethal Company did. Have a coil head that acts like a Weeping Angel, you know, have a different look to the Weeping Angel, you know. It doesn't have to be a statue. If you made it this far, thank you, and go check out my podcast. The link will be in the description down below, and it'll also be on the end screen just now. I'd really appreciate it. I love doing it. But that's going to be everything from me. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think should be added to doors. And yeah, see ya!